Tyra's live, okay, claiming that he's dropping factual docs. Okay? That's what he said. But if that's not my sister, then that means your documents are false, Tyra. That means your documents or your little shit is inaccurate. But you said that that's my sister. All right. Now, we going to put up a bet. We want to bet money, Tyra. All this shit you playing after the fact. See, that doesn't matter. See the date on that? You see the date on that? Uh-uh. 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 Okay? You just showed the receipt proving that I wasn't loitering for prostitution, Tyra. You just showed how the original charge was and how they flipped it after I was gone. Now, after I left and they changed the way they did shit, that ain't got shit to do with me, my nigga. You show right there in July what I was doing. You even went back to 95. You even showed how I got locked up in '04. I mean, you showed all this stuff. You showed how me and my ex was pretty much Bonnie and Clyde in the South. But that was, what, almost 20 some odd years ago, Tyra? But again, we just gonna bet money. Put up $1,000, Tyra, since you know everything. All right? Put up $1,000 that that woman's my sister. Okay? Nigga. Nigga. I mean, you prove how stupid you are. Listen to the shit you say. You blocking people for telling the truth. They said that ain't Vic's sister, that's his ex. And you know why they said that to you? Because my sister has a wrench in the chat. People have heard my sister talk. They've seen my sister's face. The fucked up thing about it is, Tyra, you got a photo of my sister and my niece, and like, this is weird. And my mother. Now you saying her name is Chanel. Why don't you put that name in Facebook and see where it takes you, Tyra? I mean, it was just as simple as that. Why don't you look at my mother's Facebook page and then look at Chanel's Facebook page and see if you see my mother and Chanel together at any given time? Because if my mother is the mother of Chanel, then y'all should see some type of connection. But you are that fucking dumb. I've shown my sister 1,000 times. Okay? Just slow as molasses. But Tyra, the bet's out there, $1,000. Okay? That way I can take that money and put it on this debt. I mean, Tyra, you did all that searching, right? And you found a house I was renting on Burgess with my wife, 2011. What happened in 2011, Tyra? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think I got married and had a baby around that time, didn't I, Tyra? Damn. Getting out of the rent game, Tyra. What debt are you talking about? First you said my wife had debt, then you said I had debt, and then you said, well, you and your wife are married, so your debt is her debt and her debt is your debt. But between the two of us, you only found a grand total of, what did he say? Like $2,500? 3 grand? Is that my debt, motherfucker? Then you pull up a debt on my mama. You said my mama's debt was what? 7 grand? So you mean between three people, my mother, myself, and my wife that you alone supersede all of our debts combined. Think about that, Tyra. I'm 43, right? My wife's 39. My mother is 67 years old. So a 67-year-old woman only got one bill. A married couple, between the two of us, have one bill. Damn, Tyra. Why didn't you show your bills? Huh? Because, I mean, if we did the same lookup on you, I mean, nigga, you owe racks on racks on racks on racks on racks. So, no, Tyra, I don't have any debt. No, I don't. And, Tyra, why were you moving the screen like this? Tax lien, tax lien. Ooh, 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 ooh. It was like you was getting frustrated. I mean, you still frustrated. You frustrated because you proved that ZX was lying about the prostitution. Ain't no prostitution there. The only thing it says there, Tyra, is that I would fuck you up as a 20-year-old. I mean, if you seen that I got caught up with weapons in 95, then I wasn't the nigga to play with in 95. If you seen that they caught me loitering and they caught me selling dope and they caught me with guns and this, that, the other, Tyra, then this should be a sign, all right, that I wasn't the nigga to play with. See, you was a fuck nigga. You was a bitch nigga. But when you see how I had no respect for authority back then, you should appreciate that I'm a Bible person now. You should appreciate that I read scriptures now. All right? Because the old me would have did something to you physically. The old me would have fucked you up physically. All right, but I'm a Jesus person now. I'm not that 20-year-old dude anymore. I'm not that 16-year-old kid anymore. The 16-year-old kid, Tyra, yeah, I would have broke all your windows. I would have set your house on fire. I would have fucked you up. All right? And as you could see, I wasn't the type that was afraid of the police. You know what I'm saying? They came and got me. Nigga, I just go. Nigga, it wasn't nothing. I do my time and touch out that bitch. Okay, hey. You even showed how I got locked up in '04. Hey, drugs and guns. That's all you showed, Tyra. Okay? That's all you showed. That's it. That's all you showed. When I turned around and asked y'all to pull the transcripts, you just went and got them. And you see for yourself. It says traffic, loitering. Yeah, because we was on the spot in the 90s. We used to be out there. We didn't give a fuck. Okay? But that was the 90s, Tyra. The year is 2021. You know, in another 3 years, that'll be like 30 years ago. Do you realize you're talking about some shit that happened 27 years ago? All right. Yeah. The teenager that was with Chanel. Okay. My mother thought I was going to be with that girl forever because I had been with her for 7 years. That's why you see her name and my mother's name and this, that, the other, all affiliated, nigga. All right, Tyra, you've never been with another woman before. How could you know what the fuck you looking at? You don't know. All right? You don't know what you looking at. That's why I laugh at all these niggas that come online like ZX and yourself, and y'all talk about selling dope, and y'all talk about doing this and doing that and all this other shit, nigga. And y'all ain't never did shit. Y'all ain't never made one move. You didn't have the balls to come out your house. You damn sure didn't stay out past the street lights, nigga. You damn sure didn't do that. All right? Get your facts straight, Tyra. Get your facts straight, Tyra. Okay? You don't have a leash. You don't have a collar. All you got is some wild ass animals running around your backyard. All right? And you proved it today because if you had a leash or a collar for one dog to walk that motherfucker down the street, you would have showed it. But what you decided to show is that ZX was full of shit. You showed everyone that ZX just fantasizes about gay shit because that nigga's just gay himself. That loitering for prostitution shit ain't real. You just pulled it up, Tyra. Why can't you accept what you pulled up? That you see the clerical error yourself because you pull the file, you pull the folders, you put the finags out there. Vic was locked up in 95. Vic was locked up for traffic, loitering. But it don't say prostitution on it. But I'm gonna add prostitution to it, but it ain't even on the PDF. So you see that it's not on the PDF, but you're gonna make it up anyway, Tyra. That's what you do. You make up shit. Okay? So we're going to continue to listen to you suffer, okay, in despair. Okay, we're just going to sit back and let you do you, okay? Me, myself, I just knew that you were going to show all the receipts anyway. And Tyra, after you put the video on private, know this. It doesn't take back what you showed just because you put the video on private. You know, motherfuckers record shit. They clearly show shit, and you just showed everyone how stupid you are and how dumb ZX is. Right? You just showed it. Because that charge of loitering and all that, this, that, the other, yeah, it was because we were selling dope. And you know what you get for that? You get a ticket. You get a ticket, Tyra. $100 fine. Police can take you to jail if they want to be assholes, but it's $100 fine. You know what that meant on that July date when they hit us with that loitering charge? That means they pulled up on us and they didn't find no dope. So being that they couldn't find no dope, they hit us with the loitering charge, which is a fine. All right. Now, you have the dates right there, Tyra, in your face. And then you said they went to a new system. And when they switched the system over, they fucked up. Now, their fuck up isn't my fault. Now, is it? That's not my fault. But you showed 95 niggas was taking weapons to school. 99 niggas was out here in the street selling dope, doing all types of wild shit. Then you pull up my ex, you see she was on some fraud and all types of shit. Right, it was on some get money quick type shit. You just showed it. You showed VicDamoane in the 90s. And what you showed with the drugs and the weapons and the fraud cases, you know what you showed, Tyra? You showed that in the 90s, if I would have ran into a nigga like you, all right, you would want to be a nigga like me. That's what you showed. You looked at those charges and you said you wanted to be that nigga. That's why you walk around with the gun on your hip now. See, me, I don't have to do stuff like that because I'm not in the lifestyle. But you pretend to be in the lifestyle. You and ZX, all right? Because niggas that was selling dope, hell, we knew we was going to go to jail sooner or later. We kind of expected it. Do you understand? Because we wasn't stopping until they came and got us. And yeah, if you didn't have my money, Tyra, yeah, you didn't think I was a nerd when you saw me. Okay? You didn't think I was a nerd then. Hmm. So just be grateful, Tyra, that I'm a Jesus dude. Okay? Because the 20-year-old me, all right, the 20-year-old me, after CPS came to my house, this, that, the other, yeah, I would have gotten my car, I would have drove to your house and like fucked up your whole lifestyle. Trust me, you wouldn't have had a chance to reach for those guns because we already know, nigga, that you ain't gonna pull a gun out, nigga. All right, when I would have got in front of your door, you would have did the same thing that you always do, nigga. You would have called 911. You'd have called the police. If I would have showed up, nigga, all right, you'd have been on the phone with 911 while your shit was on fire. All right, telling everybody I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. You do the same thing with Jim. All right, trust me, you don't want no real killers at your door. You don't want no real gangsters at your door, Tyra. All right. See, I know this. I know this. Okay, nigga, you yell and scream at crackheads that smoke crack on the side of your house, nigga, and you film it. All right. Trust me. All right, I could come over there. Wouldn't nobody even know I was there, nor would they care. Okay, crackheads don't even care about your motherfucking neighborhood and your house. They don't even respect your surroundings. And you want to talk about dogs, nigga? Why the fuck are crackheads smoking crack on the side of your house if you got some motherfucking killers outside? All right, why is that? One minute you say the dogs is attacking Vivi, the next minute you say the dogs ain't doing shit. Pick one, Tyra. It can't be both. All right? Pick one. You just mad because you don't know how to house train your dogs. Okay? And anybody will tell you if a dog went in the basement and shit, okay, you could clean that up. Your dog's shit in the living room. Your dog's piss in the living room. Your dogs chew on your furniture and you don't know how to stop it. So you put them outside and you leave them outside. What's the point in giving a goddamn dog a bath, having a wet dog outside to go right back in the motherfucking mud? What's the point of that? All right? And then you try to stop the one dog from humping on the other dogs. Nigga, you can't stop that because they doing it right now in the kennel that you got them caged off in. You talk about you let them run around and this, that, the other. No, the fuck you don't. You got them locked up in that goddamn kennel on your garage, nigga. a space of about 8 feet of walking. My dogs got more room walking in the house than your dogs got room walking out the house. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? You think I'm dumb? All right, those dogs are in the kennel, nigga. Those dogs live in that kennel. You talk about my dogs in the prison, nigga. Your dogs are in isolation, nigga. You think I'm stupid? You think I don't see the dog bowls on the inside of the kennel? Like you let them motherfuckers out and let them run around and shit, nigga. Who the fuck you lying to, Tyra? You got the dog bowls in the kennel with 4 dogs. You got 2 bowls and 4 dogs in the kennel. Who you talking to? Who you talking to, bitch nigga? All right, you don't want no smoke. Who you talking to? 4 dogs, 2 dog bowls inside of an 8-foot kennel. All right, and 2 feet of the 8 foot kennel is taken up by a doghouse that only fits 1 dog. But you got 4 dogs in that motherfucker. Who you talking to, Tyra? Who you talking to? Look how dumb you sound. Slap yourself, bitch nigga. Slap yourself, bitch nigga. All right, now I'm gonna go and continue to do what I do, Tyra. You know, light up some trees. Yeah, people been donating. Shout out to the people that's showing love. All right, and not hate. All right, Tyra. Don't get mad at me, nigga, because my life is better than yours. Okay? Don't get mad at me. All right? And you don't want to get on mamas, Tyra. All right? Because your mama is fucked up. We already know. We already know. We already know, Tyra. You talk about what my mama said to you? All right? Nigga, my mama cooked the shit out of you. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Tyra. The bottom of my dog's feet are cleaner than you, nigga. Always remember that. But you know what? This is a 2-for-1. This is a 2-for-1, people. Because we got to set up the tent. Because we can't let the Jurassic sissy off the hook either. See, Tyra, you all right, exposed today that you ain't got no leash or no collar for those dogs. Those dogs don't walk ever. They just run outside and run around. They like feral fucking pit bulls, all right, with no type of training whatsoever. Okay, you proved that. But what you also proved is that the Jurassic Sissy lied about the loitering for prostitution charge. And like I said, we have the case numbers thanks to you and your stupidity. And clearly, somebody, all right, gonna have to explain to their audience why they lied. Okay? So, Tyra, you can take this video and make a 4 hour live about it, all right? And sit there and mope and get like this and then say, I'm just doing all this off the top of the burrow head. I don't know what I'm doing. We know, Tyra. We know. You're a dumbass, okay? And you just got exposed. Well, actually, you exposed yourself. Let's switch channels. We're going to have some fun today.